All right, it's 6 p.m. Going to go ahead and call this meeting in the Water Commission for Tuesday, April 27th to order at 6 p.m. We are missing Commissioner Vice Chair Harshberger and Commissioner Carmichael. All right, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we're at item 4 on the agenda, the citizen comment period. And obviously, I'm guessing we don't have anyone signed up. Okay. Thank you. We'll keep on moving along then to item 5, business items. 5A, approval for the minutes for the month of March 23rd, the regular meeting. Does anybody have any corrections to the minutes? Start on the right. Left? No questions. Okay, great. Can I get a motion to approve then?
Motion to approve the meeting minutes.
We have a motion, second?
I second motion.
Good, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from last month's meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next item we're at is business item 5B. Discussions, reports, and updates. All right, for the, next up is the Water Manager Monthly Report. Turn it over to Steven Steinmetz, the Public Works Director, for a review of the monthly report, please, sir.
Thank you. During that month, we had 6 distribution samples taken, 6 passed, 2 raw water samples taken, 2 passed. We had to do chlorine residuals test, and we did 31 passed. Let's see. New meters installed, 24. Meter replacements, 7. City-owned leaks, 6. Meters read, 675. Work orders, 276. Locates, 52. Total rebates, 1. And active customer leaks, 167. No leak adjustments at this time. Whispering Oaks project is ongoing. We have a walkthrough with the engineer on Thursday to go over it. Workflow management system implementation ongoing. AMI project, we have 6 meters left to install, 99% complete. Wastewater projects ongoing. They almost have reached 2252. And on 2252, they're using a directional bore to go the rest of the way down to Tonkawa Pass. Let's see. That's all I have to report.
Thank you, and I thought perhaps that those last 6 meters were going to get installed this month. Did we get all of those in?
Yes, they were.
Okay, good thing. I thought Mr. Parsons promised he was going to do that before he left, so, all right. Good deal, thank you. All right, so thank you, Mr. Steinmetz. Are there any questions on the left?
No questions.
Commissioner Stone, any questions? Okay. Questions?
No, sir.
All right. No questions. Well, thank you very much. We are on 5B number 2, winter weather emergency. I think that's on there. I'm not breaking any rule. Yep, it's on there. And then financial impact. Do we have any updates on that?
No, I haven't compiled all the prices yet of all the things that we had to repair during that winter storm.
Okay, thank you, sir. And item 5B number 3, the items applicable to the Water Commission that were discussed at the April City Council meeting. So the city council reviewed 2 of the 3 leak adjustments that we had on the agenda. One homeowner could not be at the city council meeting, so that they asked that their request be deferred until May. So first, we had a leak adjustment granted for 21032 Cedar Branch for the amount recommended by the commission of $847.08. The leak adjustment was not heard for 8289 Eskimo Forest. That's the one that I mentioned that was deferred to next month. There's also a leak adjustment granted for 9413 Blazing Star Trail, and that was for the Water Commission recommended amount of $546.80. City Council also approved the appointment of Mr. Beard, Commissioner Beard, to Water Commission Place 1 with a term expiring on September 30th, 2022. They reluctantly approved the resignation of Commissioner Valdez from Place 3, and they approved the appointment of Commissioner Stone to Water Commission Place 3 with a term expiring also September 30th, 2022. So, City Administrator, is there anything I missed? Anything you'd like to add?
I think you covered it all.
Thank you. And Mr. Steinmetz, is there anything you wanted to add? Anything I missed on that?
Not at this time.
Okay. Any questions about the City Council report there?
No, sir.
Left? No? All right, we're rolling all along here. We are to item 5C. 5C recommendations. For number 1 here, discuss make possible recommendations regarding a leak adjustment policy. We don't have any recommendations this month. We're going to move on to C2, Water Commission activities and updates. You received in your packet there a list of recommended projects for 2021, and they are coming up on screen also. Commissioner Harshberger couldn't be here, but he did send us some information there on what we're going to cover tonight that I will go through as we go through all of this. Catch up to my notes. So first thing we're going to go through is we'll go through the list that everybody has looked at that is up there, and we will like to hear about any additions or deletions to the list of the projects that we have at this time. After that, we will go through and assign members to projects. So first of all, as we go through here in the list of projects, for Commissioner Hirschberger's inputs, he did like the idea of the deep dive on the review of the water rates. That is governance and procedures number 3. Under infrastructure, health, and maintenance, sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit on you. You're keeping up though, awesome. He also wanted to add to that, he wanted to address maintenance and inspection schedules. Was an ad from Commissioner Hirschberger. He also had another recommendation, and I'm not exactly sure where this is going to fit, but I'll just throw it down there in the bottom for now. But he mentioned contingency plans and failure modes. He mentioned that 2 years ago that we had looked at those, and it's probably due a relook. Any questions on the inputs from Commissioner Harshberger? No? All right. So, Commissioner Haltman, over to you. Do you have any additions, deletions to the list of 2021 projects?
No, sir, I do not.
Thank you. Commissioner Beard? Anything? Commissioner Stone?
No, sir.
Well, you guys are too easy. You're trying to get out of here quick tonight, okay?
Well, okay, I'll be a pain. For the education, one thing they might want to emphasize more for the AMI system, they've had articles in the past in the Grapevine and different articles, but they never explained it in depth of even what it was. So that needs to be, if you want to use, you want the system to become more beneficial for the community, they got to know in detail, and you got to be really simple on explaining it, at least initially. It was too complicated. People were writing it, they meant well, but unless you have a background on what they're talking about, people don't realize what the benefit it has for them.
Okay, I took a note on that one. Go ahead, please, Kat.
I do apologize, but can you please repeat the last addition that Vice Chair Harshberger had?
Absolutely. His last addition was on, he wanted to take a look at contingency plans and failure modes for the water system. He mentioned that that had been done 2 years ago. I'm not familiar with that, but he said it was time for a relook.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, commission members, for your inputs on that. I'd like to open it also to the city administrator or to the public works director for anything that we think we might be missing here on 2021 Water Commission projects. Good, okay. Now to the fun part that everybody likes is the volunteering for Water Commission projects. As you can see, we have, for the infrastructure, health, and maintenance, we have volunteers already for all of those. The commission members that are still on the commission. One thing that I did not have on here, we mentioned that ad was about addressing maintenance and inspection schedules. I didn't know if that would be something that, I don't know, Commissioner Halteman, is that something that fits under one of these categories, or do you recommend it as an ad?
Well, I do like that. That's not something I thought about, but, you know, certainly working with the water department to see, I think that's a great idea.
Does it fit under one of the existing projects, since you're on all three of these?
Oh, okay, out of the, not the broad category, but the, provide input to the water master plan, maybe with the, well, no, not that for maintenance. No, I guess that'd fall better under the identify equipment upgrade needs with the, and or do you, I'm sorry if I didn't follow you.
It can stand separate, or it can fit under one of those. I'm asking if we need new volunteers for that, or if you think it fits under one of the.
Oh, no,
ones you're
okay.
already in.
I apologize. I see what you're saying now. I do probably think it would be better being separate. I certainly would like to be part of that. I'd be happy to be part of that.
Got it, you're on it. Are there any other of these projects, while we're on you, Commissioner Halteman, is there any other ones that you were interested in? You're already on several of these subcommittees, so.
Honestly, I would just prefer to stay away from the governance and procedures as much as possible. I'm happy with the others.
Okay.
But I'll be happy to do that as well if needed.
Well, let's see what our new commissioners have to say first, please. Over to the left, who would like to go first?
Okay, I'll jump in.
Thank you, Commissioner Stone.
The, if you, I can help out with the deep dive on the new category, just the main schedule one. I can help on that too.
I'm sorry, I caught the water deep dive. Was there something else you were interested in?
The deep dive, the water rates, and then the maintenance schedule. You just referred, you started a new category.
Yes, sir. All right. Commissioner Beard?
I'm interested in the, develop the education plan and examine demand.
Okay, thank you. I see a few more on there that are empty right now. With two members being gone, I don't want to go ahead and fill names in all of those right off the bat. So I'm going to go ahead and hold those and carry some of those over to the next meeting unless there's any objections on any of that from anyone. We have one member on all of them, on several of them already, so feel confident and keep moving forward. Is there anything else anyone would like to bring up, or anybody like to, feeling the urge to volunteer for any more, or bring up any other items that might have been brought?
If there's something burning, I'll jump on it.
Okay,
But I mean, if there's something that's more of a priority than something else, I'll volunteer for it.
thank you. Well, as we look through these, the ones that are left there, ordinance 159 is on a bit of a hold, I would say, awaiting the completion, or awaiting the rewrite of ordinance 54. And the, I'm sorry? In the draft, yes, in the draft zoning ordinance, yes. So that one's not burning at all. The water rates, we still have a little bit of time before we go through the water rate review. And I think we have a council member that's going to help us with that also, so it should work out okay. And then the budget input, I need to ask a few questions about that, but I think that is not a pressing matter unless the city administrator Claire's having right now. Are we good, ma'am?
We won't start the budgeting until somewhere towards the end of May.
Okay.
So perhaps by the next Water Commission meeting in May, for sure in June. So within the next couple of months.
Got it, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I think that covers all, and I have some good notes on that if you didn't catch all of it over there. So I think that concludes the Water Commissioner activities and projects. Look around. So we will go to the next item, which is ordinance 210. And discuss and make recommendations related to the application of ordinance provisions to commission members if needed. I am not aware of any items that need to be discussed concerning ordinance 210. Am I right? Anything? Nope. Left? All good? Anything? All right. Well, that's it for ordinance 210. We are now over to the next item D, future agenda items. Do we have any inputs for future agenda items? All right.
Again, sorry I'm not having much input, but I think we do have a full plate ahead, and I'm all for adding things, but I certainly can't think of anything at this point.
Okay.
Nothing at this time.
Nothing. All right. All right, no new agenda items, or no future agenda items advanced there. We are now on to item 6, the citizen comment period. We do have a citizen in the audience. But we do not have a citizen that is wishing to speak. So that concludes item 6. We are on to item 7. This concludes all the items on the agenda. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn from Commissioner Holteman. Second?
Second.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, the meeting is adjourned at 6:20 p.m. Thank you. What are you doing?
It's not.
New chairman.